Alright, hello people, I'm the Dude and this is Warframe. Today we're going to be doing some survival. Let's see, Sedna. I could do Yamaja, but... or Yamaha, how the hell you say that, but I didn't have as much luck with it as I did with Selkie and Baronhinia. I don't know how you say that. We're going to do Selkie. The way the levels work in this game, apparently they're double what they've listed. So it's 24 to 34? 24 to 34 for this one. And I'm trying to go to 20 minutes plus. I've done it several times before, but that doesn't mean it's going to work this time. The goal is to eventually find Cleanse Corpus, which is what I've been trying to do for, I don't know, a while now. And it's just not happening. I have the other two cleanses. I have all the Banes, but for some reason I don't have Cleanse Corpus. It's been a pain. And ironically enough, we're fighting Corpus, so... yeah, it all comes down to spawns, honestly. I'll do the build info and, you know, all that crap at the end. In case someone cares. Short version, I'm using Rhino with the Ignis, the Sestra, which no one likes, and the Fang. So, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get some random crap. And we'll start her up. It's going to start out slow. But once I get to 15 plus, they're going to be wall-to-wall heavies. And at that point, I'll probably be running out of ammo, and it'll get interesting. The early version, basically, it's not a problem. It's all about spawns. If I get really bad spawns and I can't kill anyone and I can't get any extra life support, it's not going to be pretty later on. But the Ignis is basically insane. It's really good. It's really ammo efficient early on when you're just pulsing, like I'm doing right now. Just pulse, dead. Pulse, dead. Pulse, dead. Later on, it's not so efficient. Once you have to actually hold the button down, it becomes extremely ammo inefficient, sadly. Pretty quickly. Getting really good spawns at the moment, although I probably shouldn't have said anything. But yeah, I'm liking this so far. You can tell pretty quickly if you're going to get bad spawns, because you'll be getting like one enemy at a time, at most. I'm getting about 3 to 4 at a time, which isn't bad. And... bad guys? Bad guys? Where the hell are the bad guys? There's the bad guys. Bad guys, what are you doing to me? Pulse, dead. Pulse. Dead. 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 The Ignis, it's easily the favorite in the entire game. I don't see any weapon half as much, not even close, to the Ignis. You'll see matches where everyone is using the Ignis very commonly, so... and it's popular for a very good reason. People don't tend to use something in mass when it's terrible. So the Ignis is a really good weapon. Damn, I'm getting really good spawns. I'm liking this. I'm liking this quite a bit so far. Don't run away. What are you doing, friends? I'm right here. I want to give you a hug with my Ignis. If you can't tell, it's a flamethrower. In this case, it's shooting green lightning because I have bonus damage, elemental damage. Normally it'd be fire, but it doesn't really matter. It does the same thing. I pulse it, they die. Continuous, really good clip size. Pretty damn good reload speed, as you just saw. I tend to reload all the damn time, like right there. But pretty good reload speed, especially for the clip size, the magazine size, whatever you call it for a flamethrower. I have no idea the drum size. I don't know. Really good base damage. It's elemental damage, so you can make it effective against any faction easily. Doesn't matter what faction you're fighting. Heated charge, okay. So yeah, it's just really good. And it hits a massive area in front of you. It goes out to, I think it's like 15 meters, 20 meters, something like that. It's really, really good. If I had a recommendation to anyone who plays this game, get the fucking Ignis. I mean, as soon as possible. As soon as you have the means. Get in a clan, farm up the stuff, get the Ignis. It's that good. It's night and day from this weapon and any of the earlier weapons. Even the ones with puncture still don't compare to this, because the radius on it is huge. You could argue that the Ogress is just as good, or, well, I don't think anyone would argue that the Torrid is just as good. No one likes the Torrid other than me. But, at the very least, there are other weapons that have splash, but they're not like this. I mean, you don't have to pause, you don't really have to aim. The clip size is massive. You just keep going and things just keep dying. I mean, it's really good. Let's see. Goodbye, friend. Thief's Wit. I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm getting really good spawns. Yeah, I'm getting really good spawns. I'm liking this quite a bit. I'm liking this quite a bit. This one spot right here is a real good hot spot. As you can tell, there's enemies everywhere. So... And I've got 2 life supports right here. I'm going to wait until max duration, until I have to activate them. Because if I keep getting spawns like this, I won't even need to. Yes, there we go. Whole big wave coming, it looks like. Yes? No? Okay, 3 guys, apparently. I'm wrong. That's another good thing about the Ignis. It goes through walls, it goes through shields, it goes through everything as far as I can tell. I'll go ahead and show that real quick if I can. Damn it! My Sentinel blew that rip line chick up in one shot. I made him too strong. Okay, there's one right... No, okay. He was not behind the wall enough. Let's see. Okay. He's behind the wall. And... No, I didn't hit him. He might be too far away. Oh, that one ran away. Oh well. They finally broke through my first iron skin. Put another one up. I do have Rhino Stomp, but you may have noticed I'm not using it. It's because it's not efficient. Time use. I'll go and show in a minute, but the animation takes fucking forever. And when my Ignis just pulses once and kills everything, what's the point of Rhino Stomp? Later on I may or may not use it. If I get into some hairy situation or something like that, maybe, but I just don't use it much. Unless I'm in defense missions. Am I gonna get another wave of enemies, possibly? There they are. There's my friends. I know you are my friends. You give me lots of goodies. You bring me presents. I like presents. There goes my Sentinel killing everything again. I swear, ever since I upgraded my sweeper, got it to max level and upgraded it, it one-shot stuff all the damn time. Wait, watch. Oh, he missed. There we go, yeah. He missed his first shot. I didn't even know he could miss. Oh, we got our first heavy. I'm going to start out with melee versus the heavies. Because otherwise they tend to burn through my Ignis ammo, and that's what's going to kill me. It's either going to be life support, lack of life support, or Ignis ammo. That's going to end this match. It's not going to be me dying. It's not going to be me, you know, getting overwhelmed, you know, by damage or whatever. It's going to be life support or ammo. Hello, friend. I come to bring you the Fang. Oh, okay, Sentinel got him before I could. Another example of my Sentinel one-shotting. Okay, so this is basically as far as I'm willing to go. We're going to go ahead and pop 1 life support. Before I pop a life support is what I meant. Round about 15%. That's kind of pushing it at that point. I mean, they break my iron skin, they knock me down once. I may very well not be able to get up fast enough. So that is as risky as I'm willing to get. More life support, very good. Got worried there for a second, I couldn't see my Sentinel. I was like, how the hell did you die already, friend? You are not my friend anymore. But no, he was just off screen doing whatever the hell he does. Pulse, pulse, dead. Pulse, dead. Oh, okay, they broke my second iron skin. I guess this bombard did it. Probably in combination with the last 3 napalms. All of their damage finally broke down my iron skin. So we're getting to the point where I'm going to need to pop another one, so I'm going to stay back here a bit. Try to stay by the life support, which is right there, by the way, in case you didn't notice. Hello, friends. These little shield guys tend to... Okay, or not. I was going to say they tend to drop life support more often. Ooh, look at all the juicy targets. More often than the other enemies. But then they prove me wrong by neither one of them dropping it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop it. I'm waiting way too long. Get over there. No, go. What are you doing? Oh my god, it's not doing what I'm telling it to. Go, go, go. Okay, we're fine. As long as you pop it before he goes to 0, you're fine. Doesn't make a difference. Goodbye, friends. If you let it go to 0, all life support will disappear. And you won't be able to get any more from enemies either. So And your health will start disappearing and all kinds of bad stuff. There's a lot of them over here. I'm just going to go ahead and spam for the moment. There's a lot of targets. In fact, at that point I should have used Rhino Stomp, but oh well. Or well, I could have used Rhino Stomp. Save some ammo. Because that ate up quite a bit of ammo. Another napalm, huh? Oh, I don't even have my shield up. There we go. Fangs will do the job nicely, and I need to get to this life support because I don't even know how close it is. So I'm going to bypass all of you guys, and I'm going to move as fast as I can. And my slide is not working today. Okay, so there's one right here. Oof, that's close. Usually I'm paying attention more closely than this, but narrating the video is distracting me. So I'm going to have to work on that. Because that could have ended the video right there. Very prematurely. Which would not be good. There's an example of shooting through the wall, by the way. You're all gonna die. Oh, okay, they're finally breaking my iron skin. Goodbye, friends. Give me that life support. If you've noticed, I haven't used my Sestra yet. Just the Fang and the Ignis. I just don't need the Sestra at the moment. Looks like I've got at least 3 life supports up and we're already at 10 minutes, so I'm doing okay. Need to pop that one. They're not spawning like they should at the moment, though. That's the problem. All the life supports are over here, and this seems to be the far end of the map. Because they're not spawning much, as you can tell. See, there's a couple right there. Why are you not dead? Wow, okay. Thank you, auto-targeting. Jesus. Auto-targeting's like, what? There's an enemy there? I don't see anything. I see nothing. Let's see. Yeah, they're not spawning over here at all. So, this might shut me down right here. I went from getting, what was that, like 5 to maybe 8 to 10 in one shot. Now I'm getting like 1 to 2 to 3. Spawn rates have dropped seriously. Obviously I have to pop this one if it'll let me. There we go. Yeah, it's not very likely I'm going to make it to 20 this time, sadly. I need to get back over there. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop both the ones over here and just run back to the middle of the map. Because there are no enemies here. And that is a problem. This is going to eat up a lot of time just getting over here. Yeah, look at this. This place is completely empty. What are you doing to me, life support? Luckily there's 2 of them over here. But, yeah, this is not good. Not good. I see an enemy. Okay, so we've got 3 up again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the ones over here and just move back over there. Oh, life support. Give me that, please. Friendos. Oh, okay, life support. Very good. You can have the Fang, my friend. No, 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 don't do that. Wow. That's not working at all. There we go. Interesting. Usually they don't get that tough that fast. I'm fairly surprised. Let's see. Okay, so the other one is up here. Hello, friend. Yeah, they're getting really tough really fast. Fairly surprised at how much damage it's taking. Even for the regular mobs at this point, that's pretty ridiculous. Usually I can still pulse a couple of times and they're dead, but as you can see, that guy was still alive. Bane of Grineer, do not need that. Life support, there we go. And all the enemies are coming from this side of the map, in case you couldn't tell. I really need to get back over here. Goodbye, friends. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Okay, we've got at least 2 life supports up. There we go, there's some enemies, finally. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one, because I don't think I'm where I need to be yet. I still need to be farther over. Look at that Ignis damage. Oh my god. Everything dies. That's what they should have called the Ignis. Everything dies. Not the Ignis. The Ignis is just completely inaccurate. It is press button, everything dies. Gun. That is what it is. This is not where I need to go, but there are enemies. Nope, okay. Well, there were some enemies over there. I need to be... Die, please? Jesus. There we go. Took 4 pulses to take that guy out. I need to be over there, is what I need to be. But sadly, the life support, yet again, is over here. Getting somewhat decent spawns. Kind of. Okay, that's not bad right there. Goodbye, my friend. Don't ask me why, but the bombards are much easier to kill than the napalms. And they do less damage, too. Goodbye, friend. 24%. I need to pay attention to that. So, at this point, I have a chance to make it. Probably. Ooh, okay. Shield up. Didn't realize there was a bombard behind him. I was taking much more damage than I had expected. Okay, so I've got to pop this. Damn it, it's back on the left side again. He doesn't want to spawn anything where the enemies are spawning. He's trying to irritate me. It is succeeding. You are succeeding, game. I am irritated. In case you haven't noticed, the last one was at 7 spawns. None of them have been over there. They've all been over here. Which makes things much more complicated. And they need to be. Goodbye, friend. Let's see. Okay, so... Oh, really? It's all the way on the far end. Damn it. Yeah, it's... Oh, come on. What are you doing to me? So, my 15-minute bonus was a Tower 1 Exterminate. Oh, goody. Just what I always never wanted. Thank you, game. How did you know? How did you know? Life support. Very good. This is when things are going to get hairy. I don't have a life support up, and I'm not on the right side of the map at all. And because there's not a life support up, I can't even go to the right side of the map. I have to stay somewhere in the middle. I don't have a choice. So, yeah, things are going to get interesting until the life support spawns. Did not want to pick that up, did you? Oh, my sentinel is dead. That would be why. Spanky got killed somehow. I don't know how. Okay, we got another one over here. And on the plus side, it's on the wrong side of the map, but on the plus side, it's close to where we are. So, that's good. That's something, I guess. Goodbye. And they're actually starting to spawn over here, it seems like. Yes, yes, you have a knockdown. Congratulations. You are special, friend. Goodbye. More life support. You guys gonna drop any? You gonna do me any favors? You gonna do me any favors? Yes, you are. Very good. Let's see. More life support. Very good. We got a whole bunch coming from this side of the map. Big surprise. Let's see. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, that's a napalm. I cannot expect to kill you in a couple of pulses, sadly. You are much tougher than that. Okay, so, like I said, the problems would start when I start running out of ammo. Look at my ammo. I'm running out of ammo. That is when the problems start. Barring really bad spawns. This is when the problems start happening. I can't use the Ignis anymore. At least until I get some ammo. So this is when I have to switch to the Sedna. Sedna is not a bad weapon, but it's not the Ignis. It's not even close. As you can see, it still kills stuff really, really quickly. But it doesn't have the area damage at all. Do we have a life support? No, we don't. Okay. Melt that napalm. Did you see that shit? It didn't even get to fully spool up. He got melted, what was that, in like a couple seconds? Okay, life support. It wasn't even a couple seconds, it was like a second. And the napalm was melted. That's the toughest thing on this map right here, the napalms. Get out of the way. That guy's corpse was blocking my shots. There's another napalm, and I missed him with half the shots, but once it connected, he was down pretty quickly. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people don't like the Sedna. It's not a bad weapon. Let's see. Uncommon 5, not bad. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Hopefully... Okay, I gotta get to the life support. I gotta ignore the enemies, and I gotta get to the life support, because I don't know how far over it is. Okay, very good. It's right there. Good, good. Okay, so, if it had been at the start of the map, and I messed around with these guys, it's very likely I would not have gotten there in time. Goodbye, friends. I bring you the Sedna. The handheld minigun. If you stand in its way, you will fall, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye. They're not dropping any life support. Why are you not dropping any life support, friends? I call, I write, I send you Christmas cards, no life support. What the hell? What more can I do, I ask? Seriously. At this point, it would take a miracle for us not to make it to 20 minutes. I would have to do something really, really stupid. We should be fine. I do need to do my best to get as much life support as I can, just to make sure I have enough. Oh, never mind. Okay, we got to spawn. Very good. So yeah, we should definitely make it to 20. Question now is how far are we going to make it after that? And if it's up here, it's right up here at the top, which means it's close. Really? You're not dead? Okay, there we go. Interesting. The heavy gunner lasted longer than any of the napalms, because, you know, that makes sense. Okay, shield up. Got a random knockback. Fang, kill him, please. There we go. Yeah, it's getting to the point where my Fang just won't keep up on the heavies at all. And I'm starting to run out of ammo on the Sedna too, so that's good. He dropped some life support, but I'm going to go ahead and pop this one. Yeah, guaranteed to make it to 20. The only question is, do I get Cleanse Corpus? That is the question that I am asking. Game, do I get it? Por favor? Yeah, they're starting to do serious damage. My Ignis has, what is that, about a fourth of its ammo back? That's just not enough. Rifle Hemo mutation. Because that's what I needed, game. Thank you. That is exactly what I did not need. So, yeah. Didn't get it. I'm going to start heading towards the exit, because honestly, I don't have enough ammo to push this any further. I mean, I would stay longer and just see what happens, but I'm almost out of ammo on the Ignis. Especially now that I can't pulse the trigger. And I have 31 shots with my Sedna. So at this point, I'm going to be just meleeing or dead. One of the two. I don't have any other options. So like I said, life support or ammo. Those are the two deciding factors as to whether or not I can continue going. Get out of my way, I'm not going to fight you. My shields are going to drop really quickly. So I got to my goal, I got to 20 minutes. I've gotten to 25 before, but that's very spawn reliant. Very. And luck with ammo drops too. So if I get a lot of rifle ammo and the life support isn't terrible, I can go really long. In fact, if those two problems didn't happen at all, I could probably go infinitely. You know, I mean, as long as I have enough ammo, they're not going to kill me. It doesn't matter how many heavies they are. The Ignis will take them down. So, anyways, the build. Rhino. Why was I using Rhino? Not getting knocked down, honestly. Not getting knocked down from the stupid shield guys and the ripline douchebags and the napalms. I think, yeah, they have a slam knockdown. The heavy gunners have a slam knockdown. The bombards can knock you down with pretty much anything. So there's at least 5 ways to get knocked down from Grenier, and that's a death sentence. If you get chain knockdown, you're dead. Period. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what mods you have. It doesn't even matter what abilities you have. You won't get any of them off. If they chain knockdown, you're just dead. And in solo, you can't afford that. You can't afford that option, that luxury. So you basically have to be Rhino or Trinity. And Trinity is less reliable in that role because she's going to have gaps eventually. You're going to get a run of bad luck where she doesn't get any energy. I guess you could use Energy Vampire. Yeah, I guess if you used Energy Vampire, the right setup, Blessing, she'd probably never run out. But then again, she's going to have the same problem as I did. She's going to run out of ammo or life support. So, but still, Rhino or Trinity for solo survival, probably the two best by far. Would be my guess. The build is pretty fucking random. It's just stuff. Iron Skin and Rhino Stomp. I think I used Rhino Stomp like once or twice. This is mainly there for defense missions. It's really, really good on defense missions. I don't really use it anywhere else unless I absolutely have to. The animation takes too long to come off. It takes a huge amount of energy. Even with efficiency, it's still a lot of energy. And bottom line, the damage just isn't worth it. I mean, a couple of pulses of the Ignis, a couple of, quick pulses of the Ignis does as much damage as Rhino Stomp, maxed out with maxed out focus. So what's the point, honestly? I mean, the only time I ever use it literally is on defense missions. Defense or mobile defense. Iron Skin, that's why Rhino is good in the first place. Redirection, I wish I had this maxed, but I just keep using my money on other things. I would love a maxed redirection, it's just not there yet. Flow, for the hell of it. Although I do like flow more than I like efficiency. It seems like there's so many energy drops. I'd rather have a high max, so I have a huge pool of energy when I need it, as opposed to having a much lower pool of energy, but it's more efficient to use abilities, if that makes sense. You can use more in a quick burst with this. Steel Fiber, haven't leveled it up yet. I should have. I don't know why I haven't yet. That will be maxed out eventually, probably. Rhino Stomp, like I said, I just explained it. Fast Deflection, because I don't have anything else. It doesn't seem very good. Usually, my shields are just meaningless on Rhino. I either have Iron Skin up, and my shields don't matter, or Iron Skin drops and I put it right back up, and, max shields are all that matter at that point. Because the shields are going to have forever and a day to recharge once Iron Skin is back up. So this is completely useless. I just don't have anything better to put in that spot. I mean, I guess I could put Stretch in there, I suppose. But then I don't use Rhino Stomp much, so who cares? Focus, if I do use Rhino Stomp, it's nice because it does a little bit more damage. I think right now it hits for like 700 or something like that. I think. Something like that. Streamline, for the hell of it, fairly useful for if I just get a string of bad luck. If I don't get a lot of energy, this helps me cast it earlier. Vitality, again, you don't really need Vitality on Rhino, honestly. You either have Iron Skin up, which means you're taking no damage, or you have a huge amount of shields to buffer you until you get Iron Skin back up. So, I don't know. You'd have to be taking a ludicrous amount of damage in between Iron Skins for shields not to be enough, if that makes sense. Very rarely do they break down my shield before I get another Iron Skin back up, so... Marathon is great. I need to level this up more. I really do. Having more stamina doesn't sound like a big deal, but especially in survival, speed counts. I wish I had the Rush mod. I don't have it. Oh yeah, I do. When the hell did I get that? Yay! I must have got that today. Interesting. So that's my next thing right there. I'm going to level that up, and I'm going to put that probably in place of Fast Deflection. Because I don't need that at all. And Rhino is slow as balls, so having more speed would be great. But yes, Stamina, which is what this does, and Sprint Speed, which is what Rush does. Combine those two, and it'd be so much easier to get around the map quicker, to get to the right spot for support and all that stuff. So yeah, really good. That's definitely going on. Yes, please. And I'm going to level that up like crazy. So there's my random ass Rhino build. Like I said, a lot of that stuff I probably don't even need. I just don't have better options for the most part. Oh, the Ignis. Oh, how I love you. Most popular gun in the game by far. You see the Ignis more than anything. This thing right here, the flamethrower. Nothing comes close. I think I said this in the video earlier, but there's quite a few matches where every single person will be running the Ignis. That's how popular it is. That happens very often. The whole team is running the Ignis. So, yeah, it's really good. Viral and radiation, I think is what it is. I'm pretty sure that's viral. Cold, infected. And then Stormbringer and fire. Yeah, electric fire, radiation. So, yeah, viral and radiation for Grenier seems to be the best bet. You have to have radiation, period. It's going to let you beat Bombards and Napalms and, what are the other ones? I think the Heavy Grenier, the heavy Gunner. There's like 3 or 4 or 5, something like that of them that, you have to have radiation for, or your damage is going to be terrible. So, you have to have radiation. The problem with radiation is you can't have corrosive with radiation. Corrosive lets you beat all the other Grenier's armor. Their ferrite armor is what it's called. So, if you think of the Grenier as they've got like 15 different unit types, all the toughest ones, like the Napalm and the Bombard and all that, they all have alloy armor. For that, you have to have radiation. All the rest of them have ferrite armor. The other, like, 10 of them have ferrite armor. And you'd want, if you could get it, corrosive combined with radiation, but you can't do that. They both require infected clip. So the way you get around that, or at least the way I'm getting around it, is do radiation and then do viral. Viral gives you a huge bonus against flesh, and all of those units that have ferrite armor also have flesh. So you get some kind of bonus against them. Not the best bonus, obviously, but still something for the generic units. And then you still have radiation for the tougher ones. Oh, I took some of my mods off. So that wasn't even the best Ignis that I could show you. I rearranged my mods and I put complete crap on like an idiot. Okay, so that's not even supposed to be there. Split chamber is supposed to be on there. I don't know why it wasn't. And then, yeah, so effectively all the damage you just saw in the video, I would have had double that. Because that's what multi-shot is. It's basically a 100% chance, 90, to do a double shot. So, all the damage you just saw in the video, imagine double that. Imagine everything dying twice as fast. I'm completely sorry. I forgot I was rearranging my mods and I just screwed up completely. So, yeah, whatever. Multi-shots on there. And then what did I have for the last 5? I can't take off ammo mutation, period, because ammo is a huge problem. I think I had... Yeah, right, the speed trigger that I just took off. That was the other one. This right here. It's only 10% fire rate, but there's nothing else better to put on that slot. Nothing that I have anyways. So that was the actual build. Really all it was missing was split chamber, but it's literally double the damage. So that's why everything was taking so long to die. In the video when I was saying they shouldn't be taking this long to die at this point, you know, they shouldn't be this tough at this point. I should be able to pulse a couple times when they die. I didn't have fucking split chamber on there. That's why it was taking so long. Okay. Well, anyways, there's the real build. And like I said, the Ignis is amazing. Sedna, extremely underrated. I don't use offhands much. Usually I just run out of ammo with my primary and then I use the offhand. I think that's what it's meant to be, like a backup. It's not meant to be a primary weapon. But I definitely like the Sedna way better than people give it credit for. Once it revs up, does huge damage, has a good fire rate, has really good base damage, reloads fast, has a good magazine size, has good accuracy. I think it has like 40 accuracy or something like that. It goes out to medium range, no problem. I don't see why people don't like it. But again, I've got radiation and viral. Barrel diffusion does the same thing as multi-shot. It's just for secondaries. And then I've got Hornet Strike, which is the same as whatever the hell it is for the primary. It's basically the same build. They've just got different names. Whereas it's Serration. So this is the same, different name. What the hell? Is that my Ignis? Right, yeah, okay. This is the same, the elemental mods are the same. I don't think I have mutation yet, but I wouldn't want it anyways. I'd want the rifle one. Split chamber is the same, it's just called multi-shot or whatever the hell for the other one. I think the only thing it's missing is it doesn't have increased attack speed, because it doesn't have innate fire damage. You'd have to put fire damage on it. Yeah, see right there? That's why. That's why it doesn't have the attack speed. Although it looks like I still have enough room for either attack speed or a Bane mod or something like that. It appears, let's see, no. No. What is suppress? Oh, no. Thank you, though. I don't want to suppress my noise. There it is. So that would be the last spot, I guess. And then this I'd level up at least one more, which I might have the money to do right now, but I'm not going to do it. This you'd want it as high as you can get it, honestly. Same for the other one. But anyways, there's the Sedna, the Fang, again, radiation, viral damage, same elemental setup, pretty much the same setup for everything else. It's got the plus damage mod, in this case it's called Pressure Point, plus attack speed, in this case it's called Fury. Sundering Strike, this mod doesn't have multi-shot, so it has a lot more, or sorry, this weapon doesn't get multi-shot, so it has more points to play with. Multi-shot is really expensive. So in place of multi-shot, it's got puncture damage and Bane. I'm not sure which one is better in the long run. If I should put more points into puncture or more points into Bane. I honestly don't know. I ended up doing Sundering Strike, but I don't think that feeds into elemental damage at all. Of course, on the flip side, I don't know if Bane does either. I think it does. But you don't get to see Bane on the damage here, down at the bottom right, because it only works on one faction. So I honestly don't know which one is better. But there's my setup for Fang. The Sweeper, like I said, it one-shot stuff. It's got the exact same setup. Radiation and Viral. Radiation and Viral. Point Blank, that's plus damage. Disruptors plus impact damage. And then Cleanse Grenier, because I'm mainly fighting Grenier. If there's an attack speed mod for shotguns, I don't have it. I have reload speed, but I don't think that's the same thing. Unless it's only got one shot in the clip, and it has to reload to shoot again. I don't know. Maybe someone knows more than I do, and they can answer that. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's nothing else on here I'd want, honestly. So this is the setup. I'd like this to be probably maxed out, honestly. Or at the very least up to 4. 4 seems to be where I put most of my mods. It just seems like the mods that I want, the number of mods that I want, fit on the weapons at rank 4. If I tried to bring them up to 5, I'd have to remove a mod. I'd have to leave something out. So I think maybe I like them at rank 4 more than I like them at rank 5. But anyways, there's my Sweeper setup. And I think that's pretty much it. So, Survival, got the goal, got the 20 minutes. Didn't get the item. I still don't have Cleanse Corpus, but oh well, I'll keep looking. Rhino is still one of my favorite frames. I said this in, I think it was the first video. I started out with Mag. I hated Mag. I hated the playstyle of Mag. She's too damn fragile. It's the same reason I don't play Ember anymore now that they've changed her. She's too fragile. Before you'd hit her 90% damage reduction and you could just wade into things. You know? You took almost no damage. Now she's as fragile as all the other damaging frames, and it's just not fun. It's a problem for me. Maybe it's not a problem for other people, but it's a problem for me being that fragile. So yeah, I just didn't like Mag. Plus she's one of the most hideous frames in the game. Her design is terrible. It's really bad. But yeah, I started the game with Mag. Ended up getting her to like 28, sold her, immediately bought Rhino, and he was... You know, he's the one that I used all the way up till I think like rank 3 or 4 before I even bought another one, before I even tried another one. It was all Rhino. He's just that good. And like I said, he's still one of my favorites. Excalibur is probably still my favorite. Frost's still great for defense missions, although he's not really vital. As long as you have any kind of CC at all, defense missions really aren't that bad. Like Nyx can fill in, Vauban can fill in. Hell, even Rhino can. If he has efficiency and max power and all that, he can use his stomp reliably without constantly running out of energy. Even he can fill in decently. So, yeah, don't like Ember much anymore, sadly. She wasn't one of my favorites. Now that they've changed her, I really don't like her much. Ashe, if you can get to the point where you can be invisible all the time, which I'm almost to that point, where I can keep his invisibility up, his smoke screen up all the time, he's insanely good. The enemies won't see you, they won't be able to fight you, and you can just run around killing everything. And as long as they're dropping energy fast enough for you to keep invis up, it's basically God mode. It's kind of like Invulnerability, except if you're in a team match, you can still die, because you'll take stray shots aimed at other people. I can't tell you how many times, like, I've taken rockets from a bombard that were flying at someone else, and they hit me instead. Or I walk through the fire from the napalm and, you know, get my ass kicked because there just happens to be another player on my team nearby and they're setting off the fire from the napalm. Stuff like that. Especially, even worse, like if you're against Corpus and they have a bunch of MOAs and they're spamming the knockdowns, that can get you killed really easily. If it's solo and you're invisible all the time, they'll never shoot. They'll just let you kill them. But when you're with teammates, the teammates will be activating their whatever you can call it, their shots, and they'll shoot those damn knockdowns and you'll get stray hits. You know, you'll get hit, caught in the crossfire. So I think Ashe is better solo than on a team. Plus he doesn't really add anything to a team other than like resurrecting. he can invis and resurrect, but then Loki can do that too. Anyone with invulnerability can do that, so I think he's better off a solo, and that's how I play him. I'll do a video as him solo doing survival or something like that. But anyways, there was a video, and get the fucking Ignis. If I can recommend anything, get the Ignis. Get the elemental mods for whatever weapon type you want to use, and then get the Ignis. Because if you have the elemental mods and you have the Ignis, it's all you need, honestly. It's that good. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And bad guys? Bad guys? Where the hell are the bad guys? There's the bad guys. Bad guys, what are you doing to me? Pulse, dead. Pulse, dead, dead, dead. The Ignis, it's easily the favorite in the entire game. I don't see any weapon half as much, not even close, to the Ignis. You'll see matches where everyone is using the Ignis very commonly, so... And it's popular for a very good reason. People don't tend to use something in mass when it's terrible. So the Ignis is a really good weapon. Damn, I'm getting really good spawns. I'm liking this. I'm liking this quite a bit so far. Don't run away. What are you doing, friends? I'm right here. I want to give you a hug with my Ignis. If you can't... Basically, it's not a problem. It's all about spawns. If I get really bad spawns and I can't kill anyone and I can't get any extra life support, it's not going to be pretty later on. But the Ignis is basically insane. It's really good. It's really ammo efficient early on when you're just pulsing, like I'm doing right now. Just pulse, dead. Pulse, dead. Pulse, dead. Later on, it's not so efficient. Once you have to actually hold the button down, it becomes extremely ammo inefficient, sadly. Pretty quickly. Getting really good spawns at the moment. Although I probably shouldn't have said anything. But yeah, I'm liking this so far. You can tell pretty quickly if you're going to get bad spawns, because you'll be getting like one enemy at a time, at most. I'm getting about 3 to 4 at a time, which isn't bad. And... Alright, hello people, I'm the Dude, and this is Warframe. Today, we're going to be doing some survival. Let's see, Sedna. I could do Yamaja, but... or Yamaha, how the hell you say that, but, I didn't have as much luck with it as I did with Selkie and, Baronhinia. I don't know how you say that. We're going to do Selkie. The way the levels work in this game, apparently they're double what they've listed. So it's 24 to 34? 24 to 34 for this one. And I'm trying to go to 20 minutes plus. I've done it several times before, but that doesn't mean it's going to work this time. The goal is to eventually find Cleanse Corpus, which is what I've been trying to do for, I don't know, a while now. And it's just not happening. I have the other 2 cleanses. I have all the Banes, but for some reason I don't have Cleanse Corpus. It's been a pain. And ironically enough, we're fighting Corpus, so... Yeah, it all comes down to spawns, honestly. I'll do the build info and, you know, all that crap at the end, in case someone cares. Short version, I'm using Rhino with the Ignis, the Sestra, which no one likes, and the Fang. So, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get some random crap. And we'll start her up. It's going to start out slow, but once I get to 15 plus, they're going to be wall-to-wall heavies. And at that point, I'll probably be running out of ammo, and it'll get interesting. The early version, well, it's a flamethrower. In this case, it's shooting green lightning, because I have bonus damage, elemental damage. Normally it'd be fire, but it doesn't really matter. It does the same thing. I pulse it, they die. Continuous, really good clip size. Pretty damn good reload speed, as you just saw. I tend to reload all the damn time, like right there. But pretty good reload speed, especially for the clip size, the magazine size, whatever you call it for a flamethrower. I have no idea, the drum size? I don't know. Really good base damage. It's elemental damage, so you can make it effective against any faction easily. Doesn't matter what faction you're fighting. Heated charge, okay. So yeah, it's just really good. And it hits a massive area in front of you. It goes out to, I think it's like 15 meters, 20 meters, something like that.